All
All
right.
right, guys, we'll go ahead with some questions.
So what would you say? What was your reaction when you found out what your suspension was being? What was it? Was it what you expected it to be?
It was about what I expected it to be. We had talked about it coming into it. We had planned for it, and the communication was clear between me and the team, and they made it clear they support me. And it's nice to get out here and get to football and kind of put all that stuff behind.
Have you knowing that you're going to be out those first couple of games? Have you taken on a mentor role? The guys that you know are going to have to step in for you when you're out.
Absolutely, I think that's a big part of my role being here is helping the young guys get prepared, get better, teach them some of my ways, of keeping the body right, technique, a lot of stuff that comes with playing 12 years in the NFL.
The day that Raiders signed you, Mike Mayock said that there would be expectations that it was a improvement deal both on and off the field. He also said that they had a program that they were going to implement for you to kind of help improve things. Going into as few or as many specifics as you would like, how do you feel like that has been helpful so far?
Absolutely, I think the big topic when I came in was Mike and Coach Gruden and everybody from the Raiders organization just wanted to support me as much as they could. They wanted to know, how they can help me, how they can help me adjust, and they were there with open arms. And they've been great about it. And we've been in constant communication. We have a team around me, and we're just making sure, I'm checking all the boxes, holding up my end of the bargain, and that's why it's great. It's great to get out here. I've checked all the boxes. I've done everything right necessary to get out here and earn the opportunity to practice with the team.
During your year away, what was the drive that made you come back?
Just missing the game. You really don't know what you have till it's gone. And, that love for the game and sitting around watching guys going to training camp, I was happy I wasn't going to training camp, and I was kind of sitting there like, I'm going to enjoy this retirement. And then as things got going and you get into the rhythm of the season, you miss certain things. You miss traveling. You miss being around the guys. And I kept myself in shape, and I really put the pedal down once the season got going, and I put in the work necessary to be here today.
They threw you right in the first unit, your first day,
Yeah.
and then kind of as you go through camp, being a year away, is there an element of rust that has to get knocked off, or has it surprised you maybe that there hasn't? Like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think always coming back in training camp, there's always some rust you got to knock off. Today, getting the hands and the feet going, not leaning. But I don't feel like I'm that far behind. I feel like I'm still in good shape. I feel like I can still play with some good technique, and I feel like I can still play at a high level.
How important is it for you that the narrative of your career kind of ends on a more football positive note than all the other stuff people have read and know? Just personally to you, how do you want this to go on whenever it ends?
Absolutely. I think that's the thing it's about redemption. It's about getting another opportunity. It's about really Mike Mayock, John Gruden, and the Raiders organization giving me an opportunity, and I want to make it right. I want to make it positive for everybody. I want to come in here and contribute. I want to be a team leader, and I want to rewrite the ending.
And Richie, from the outside, people look and you see Hard Knocks is here, and they think, man, Raiders, they signed Antonio Brown, they signed Vontaze Burfict, they signed Richie Incognito, their coaches, John Gruden, all these big personalities.
Yep.
When you look at it, what do you think?
It's been awesome getting in here and getting to know the guys. From the outside looking in, there's a lot of storylines. Obviously signing me, signing Antonio, Vontaze, guys like that. But you get around him and you see Antonio's hunger for football, and you see how passionate he is. And you get around a guy like Vontaze, and you see what a work ethic he has and what a knowledge he has for the game. I mean, he's a leader on defense. It's awesome. And I think when guys get around me, I think that they see something different than what they've read in the headlines. And that's what's really cool about coming together and bringing this team together. You have so many personalities and so many people from so many different backgrounds. And we're just trying to put this thing together and win some football games.
Is football your best therapy? Being
Yeah,
around guys, because when you're away, was it harder because you weren't around guys?
I think so. I think having the support network, being around the coaches, being in the weight room, just having guys checking in all the time. I think that's what it is. It's like being in a tribe. You know what I mean? And there's a bunch of accountability, and there's a bunch of check marks along the way, and it's great. It's great to be out here and start football.
But you talked about redemption, the chance for redemption. Were you ever afraid that the team wouldn't give you that opportunity because of what you've been through?
Yeah, that thought definitely crossed my mind. I was training down in Phoenix at Exos for several months on my own while guys were playing, and the thought definitely crossed my mind. I may never play again, but what I had kept, my mantra and what I kind of kept being prepared for was that if the opportunity were to come, I was going to be ready. And that's what happened. I really was kind of a shot in the dark. we really didn't have a whole lot of teams that were interested. A lot of teams kind of, were wary about signing me. But the Raiders were always interested, and there was always that glimmer of hope that this would make it happen. And I got Coach Gruden's number from my agent, and I kept blowing him up and through the draft, and I kept staying in contact with him. And I'm so happy it worked out. It's great. It's great on both fronts.
You're working with the first team now, but obviously as camp goes and we get closer to the regular season and closer to suspension, you're probably going to give some other players, perhaps Cooper, some of that work. For you, what's the balance of making sure you get the time in that you need, but also in the best interest of the team for weeks 1 and 2, making sure that you're the right sort of presence so that whoever is going to be starting there weeks 1 and 2, they're as prepared as possible?
Absolutely. I think that's up to the coaching staff, getting Coop mixed in, getting me mixed in. Obviously, we got to get Colton and Rodney comfortable with both of us being in there because I'm going to be gone the first 2 weeks. My approach, though, is I'm not changing anything. I'm approaching it just like I'm going to start week 1. I'm going to have a 2-week break. I'm going to go home, train my butt off, and come back in really good shape. So I really don't think that the approach changed on my end. Just have to be ready to, take some reps and rotate Coop in there. And I'm excited for Coop. Coop and I were actually working out together, both free agents down in Arizona together. So when the suspension was handed down, Mike gave me a call and he said, hey, we're going to sign a guard. And then a couple days later, we signed Coop, and I was so excited for him. We were both working hard, and it's great.
What's your approach working next to a guy like Colton Miller, somebody who had a lot of injuries that kind of held him back, a first-round draft pick status as a veteran? How do you kind of step in and, let's talk about the big jump between year 1 and year 2. How do you help him make that?
Yeah, I think Colton is an extremely talented kid. Nothing but positive things to say about him. He's big, he's long, he's athletic. He's got the right attitude. He works hard. And hopefully I can bring a little bit of that nasty edge to him, get him to come out of his shell a little bit. Hopefully we can work together. And basically we're just trying to build, that silent communication where we're looking at each other and we know what's going on and we don't have to say anything. But that cohesiveness, we got to build that all across the board. I've been in a position to help a lot of young guys kind of come into this league and play and develop. And that's what we're just looking to do, build that relationship and develop and get better each and every day.
What do you want if you would tell fans and Raider fans for us to know about Richie Incognito right now? Because they've read headlines.
Yeah.
So what do you want them to know?
What would I want Raider Nation to know? I want Raider Nation to know that I'm excited to be a part of it. They've been nothing but welcoming. The Raiders organization has been great. The legacy of this organization and the history is definitely something that's important to me, and it's awesome to be a part of it. I want them to know that I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to work hard every single day, and I'm going to give you everything I got. This is the last ride, so I'm going to give you everything I got, and hopefully that's enough to win a lot of ball games.
Mike Mayock said that Richie's had some dark days, but he's had a lot of good days.
Absolutely.
But what keeps you on a path to the good days and away from the dark days?
I think the path is just being around the guys, being around football, being in a good state mentally, physically, emotionally, working toward a goal, and just being accountable, showing up and being accountable every single day. I have my team around me. I have a lot of people that support me within the organization and outside the organization, and staying close to them. And I think the big thing for me is just being man enough to ask for help when I need it. I think for so many years I've just done this thing, grit my teeth and work hard, kind of grind through this, and we've obviously seen I've had my setbacks and had some dark days, but I'm focusing on those positive days and just building some momentum and rolling right into the season.
2 more questions, guys. 2 more.
Mental health is something that probably doesn't get talked enough from the national spectrum. You've been through a lot, and this season, in a way, can be a chance to bring a message out there about how you can face whatever demons may be there, head on, and work through it each day. I don't know how comfortable you are talking about it in this setting of us all just being here at once, but what's your journey been like, or what can you say of your journey, and what have you learned from it?
I think there's definitely a platform for me to talk about mental health. Mental health is something in this country that is stigmatized, and it's been well published. I've had my ups and downs. I hope to grow into that role. I really don't think. I think I'm still working through it, so I'm not really comfortable about speaking on it right now. But it's been a long journey to get here, and what I do bring to the Raiders organization is the best version of myself right now, and I've worked really hard to get here. The team's worked really hard to get here, and I really just want to make a positive of this. I really want to extend my gratitude to Mike Mayock and John Gruden and Mark Davis and the organization for giving me an opportunity, and I want to make it right.
The league has put a little more emphasis putting more emphasis on mental health and that aspect of it. How much of a change is that from when you first came into the league and now?
Yeah, I think when I first came in the league in 2005, there was zero talk about mental health, and now with concussions and traumatic brain injuries and mental health taking the forefront in the news, I really think that it's something that the league needs to spend more time on. You know, guys, when they get away from the game, they struggle. Guys like myself in the game, we struggle, and it's something where the league, the team, everybody's been very supportive, and there are resources out there. You know, I think it's just it's an ego thing for some people. I know it is for myself to be able to swallow your pride and ask for some help.
How long can you play?
We'll see, man. We will see. It's day one of many. We're at the bottom of the hill. We're looking up, but I hope to play as long as possible. As long as I play at a high level and I stay healthy, and my love and passion for the game is burning pretty hot right now. So hopefully a little bit.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.